So first of all, give us your background and why did you decide to open your practices in Charlotte?
So I grew up in Belmont and went to college at Chapel Hill. So when I finished up Chapel Hill, looking for a place to come back, Charlotte was just a great location. So my mom and my sister live in Belmont. My brother's also a dentist and he's in Charlotte. So being in this area just made perfect sense.
All in the family. Well, when I walked in, we're in your beautiful lobby. These facilities are gorgeous. Besides this, what sets your practice apart from others?
I think it's really what makes it personable for people. So you don't come in, you're not a number. We're not trying to just rush you through the system. We actually care about our patients. We get to know them. They have a good time. So I think it's just the experience that they have when they're here that sets us apart from other practices.
The orthodontist is wearing Jordans. You don't see that often, so I love that.
I do it for my patients.
What are the most common orthodontic treatments? When I think of it, I think of braces. Am I right?
So depending on where you are, the biggest thing that gets people in is typically crowding, where there's just not enough room in the mouth for the teeth. And then the second big thing would be spacing. And those can be tough to get rid of. If you've been born with spaces, they're not going to go away on their own, so we can get those closed up. And then probably third would just be people with a bigger overbite, where the upper teeth kind of fit out over top of the bottom teeth.
And for you, obviously, your industry is always making innovations. What are you most excited for now and coming up?
So I think using artificial intelligence and the different technology so that we can produce better results for patients. So having customized care, so a lot of times when you use aligners, those are specific just for you. And you don't think about it, but your teeth are this three-dimensional jigsaw puzzle. And all the puzzle pieces aren't necessarily the same ones that fit in everybody. So we got to make special adjustments just to accommodate that. So utilizing technology so you can get a more custom result. I think that's the direction that's going in the future.
Good use of AI. We like that.
Yes.
Tell us about your two locations and what the difference is.
So we have a location in Huntersville and we have one in Charlotte. They're really the same. It's kind of like a traveling show. So I'm in this office one day, I'm in Huntersville the next day, and I have a little pop-up in my phone to tell me where I need to show up so that I end up where the patients are going to be seen. So really it's just having a reach to accommodate patients in the university area and in the Lake Norman area.
And do you need a referral? What's the best way to get in with you?
So a lot of times people think you have to have a referral to come see me. The truth is, if you want treatment, you just contact me. And so the consultations are complimentary. You come in, we do an assessment of what you have, and then allow you to decide what's the best fit for you and how we go about treating that problem.
Remember when my mom got braces in her 60s? We were like, Mom, but her teeth ended up looking beautiful. Are you ever too old for braces?
As long as you have teeth, you can actually have treatment. So I actually had just finished up a patient who was in his upper 80s, and then I've had others in their 70s, and they always wanted to have something done, and so, or they wanted to get back to the way they used to be. So then as long as you're healthy and have teeth, then we can move them and put them where you want to. So you can have a smile you're happy and confident with.
Finally, what's the best part of your job?
Making people smile. I really enjoy this. Most people sometimes dread going to the dentist, but this is one where they actually enjoy coming, and we get to, address a concern. Oftentimes it's an aesthetic concern, but it's important to you. And so when you get to do that and you have the impact on that patient, that's the best part of my day.
Thank you.